Good morning, people. How we doing? I know it's a little early in the morning, but hopefully we'll get some people on this live today. Oh, look at that. We got a couple of people joining us right now. Hi, guys. How we doing? Really sorry we haven't been live in a couple of days. I have been working my ass off. Hold on one sec. And talking to people a lot. So I just had to take a little bit of a break from lives, do my own thing for a little bit, but we're gonna get back into the groove, hopefully. I apologize if I sound tired. I was supposed to work today, but woke up at 5 a.m. this morning only to find out that, hold on, I'm just gonna try and move my pillow up here. There we go. One sec. I got up at 5. Alright, we're back, sir. I don't know what the heck just happened there. I got up at 5 a.m. in the morning thinking I had work. And I didn't. My boss texted me and she was like, oh, the kid canceled on me, so we didn't have work, unfortunately. So, for those of you that don't know, I do make a little bit of money from my music. I'll be getting some more in June. But I do like a side hustle. I work with kids on a bus. Just because it makes me feel happy. I know I don't really need to, but it makes me feel happy to do it. Because I have special needs. I'm not even sure if you guys could even tell. But maybe that inspires you guys. People with special needs can still do what they want, make music, play a sport, you name it, people can still do. So just because you have special needs doesn't limit what you can do and what you can't do, In fact, I think special needs people have more of a special quality that they didn't have, that they didn't know they had until they figured it out. Because, like, for example, my little sister is autistic. She loves to draw. Sad boy 9 of 8, my best friend Liam, is autistic. He can freaking rap. Let's just say that. One of my other friends, he's gifted at guitar. So it's, when people say that autistic people are nothing, they have talent. It's just how they go about using the talent. And I'm good at music. I was born with as a voice, and stuff. So sometimes you just gotta find that gift, But oh god, I'm tired. I'm kind of annoyed. My boss texted me last minute, but it's okay. I was trying to go back to bed, but I have like this weird thing where like if I wake up, then like sometimes I can fall back asleep, but like a lot of the times I can't. It's just how I am. So I'm usually up for the morning or whatever. Unless I'm like extremely tired. So yeah. Anyways, let's link up the live, guys. See if we can link it up a little bit. I hope you guys like the new single we put out with me and Sad Boy 9 and 8. I think we did a really good job with it. We're both really proud of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys listened to it. We put a lot of time and effort into that. So it took us about 2 weeks to make. We really tried our hardest to make a birthday song for me. I'm not 21, so you know, I I I I also am one of the youngest. One sec. Oh yeah, I'm also one of the youngest musicians in the rock scene. To have over 4 billion streams. The youngest person, not the youngest, but one of the youngest people in the rock industry to accomplish 4 billion streams and over. I even Googled it. It is true. Which is wild. So I'm very, very proud of that. Like I'm up there with the stars and everything. We're close up there. I'm not quite there yet. 100 viewers. Let's get it, people. Keep going. Not quite there, I don't think, but oh, hi Kaylee, how you doing? I talked to Liam yesterday, just so you know. He's doing much better. I don't know if you knew that. So, but yeah, no, I mean, and honestly, like I've been doing music. Yeah, he's doing much better. We actually called. So, I don't know if he talked to you or not, but yeah, he's doing better. He said he was like upset about like his grandmother or something. I can't speak about it too much because we're not on 18 plus, but DM me after this and I'll explain more to you what happened. Okay. Wow, you guys are killing it. Thanks, guys. Oh yeah, you guys are killing it. And it's not even. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning right now. That's crazy. You guys are killing it. Wow. Okay, I see you guys. Oh my freaking god, guys! You guys are killing it. Heck yeah. But yeah, I will admit my 21st birthday was pretty good. Had a really good birthday. Went out with some friends. We went to get some food, my family and me. That was fun. Had my first drink. Not too fun. Got drunk a little bit. Wasn't too fun. But yeah. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I wanted to come live and let you guys know because I've been a lot more happy recently. And I remember I used to always talk about my ex-fiance on these lives and everything after we split up. But I'm sure you guys know now I have somebody else. And we really love each other. We're really good together. We're actually we saw each other last weekend and we're seeing each other next weekend. But I've been the happiest I've been so far. And I couldn't tell you. Like, part of me just is like, okay, well, I can't change the fact that my ex-fiance is gone, but you know what? Things are better. So, and that's all I care about. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. We are at 207. That's amazing, people. Thank you. Thank you so much. But you know what? In the end, life moves on. Things do get better and bad things pass. And you know what? Things open up the door and the doors will open up and lead you to good things. Or it could be bad things. Hey, how's it going? 6, 7. But sometimes the doors can lead you to bad things, it can lead you to good things, you know. It's just how the world works. You know, life is unpredictable. Very unpredictable. Camden, how you doing, buddy? I'm so happy you made it into my life. Are you in school, dude? Thank you so much. Is that a congratulations for the new girlfriend? I appreciate it, dude. You not in school today, dude? Are you joining while you're in school? That's awesome, dude. I appreciate it, dude. It makes me feel good. Yeah, thank you for popping in, dude. Have a good day at school, okay? We'll talk later, alright? Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it, buddy. We'll talk later. Thank you, dude. You too. Thanks for popping in. Wow, we're almost at 300. Almost at 300. Dang, guys. But in terms of me and my ex-fiance, it's not about sadness anymore. It's not about, you know, thinking about her much anymore because I know what she did to me wasn't right. I'm more focused on the future and things I have ahead of me that are going good right now. You know, things are going much better for me. I've been happy as I've ever been. I've just been grinding on my music, trying to make better music for you guys. You know, every day is a new day. 300, baby, let's get it. Every day is a new day for something to happen. You know, sometimes, like I said, sometimes things don't go as planned. But in the end, you'll make it work. You'll make it work. Now, I didn't know I was going to meet this girl. We just kind of met each other, you know? And it just so happened that it worked out. And I'm very happy about that, you know? But that's just what happens in life, you know? Like, you meet people, find other people and stuff, you know? Sometimes you find the right people, sometimes you don't. It's just how life is. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I've never gotten that before. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's awesome. I've never gotten somebody saying they like my lips. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's so nice of you. But yeah, as I said, this is not about, you know, sadness anymore or whatever for me. I'm over it now. Or over it, you know, just trying to live my life, you know. Because I know things. I know to not dwell on what we could have been, even though coming up would have been our wedding on the 27th. You know, instead of looking at that, I gotta look at my new girlfriend and what we could be together. Because we could be something too. You know? Doesn't matter about what happened, you know? I was really upset thinking about my wedding with her before I met this girl. And ever since I met her, I've been so happy, you know? My whole life changed. I've been, like, calling her every morning, you know? We've been going out a lot. So, me and my ex-fiance, like, she always, like, we lived together for a little bit before we split up. And she kind of just didn't do anything. She was a stay-at-home person. She kind of went to sleep all day, you know, while I was out working in the studio and, you know, making my music, doing my bus company job, making the money for us to live together and support each other and get married. I even was gonna pay for the whole wedding, all the food, all the catering and everything. And she just didn't want that, And now she's doing the same thing with somebody else who I hope can do it. I hope he can do everything I tried to do but better. Because I don't think he can. And I remember I was on a bus route with my driver. He's another musician, actually. We may have plans to work together, too, and possibly create a band. We're working on some stuff. And I was telling him, I was explaining my song "Getting Somewhere" and what it was about because I played it from. And I told him, I'm like, nowadays, it takes so much for you to find somebody who genuinely cares enough for you as a person, not for your music, not for your fame, not for your money, or anything that has to do with money. Sorry, guys. I'm still trying to wake up. I had my coffee this morning and everything, but I'm shaking over seeing in my eyes. I'm still tired. But it takes effort. You gotta be persistent. You gotta keep trying. When you get your heart broken, you stand up. You keep going. That's what I've done. I never gave up. And look at what the road led me to. You see? Know what I mean? The road is leading me to good things because it believes I can do it. And if you truly believe you want something, then you can do it. What's stopping you, But the more I looked at my ex-fiance after I realized that some of the things she did, I think I was more upset because of our wedding that was planned. In a couple of days, actually 2 weeks from now, we would have been getting married. So that was really difficult. I was supposed to have a ring on my finger. I know this is a ring, but not the ring that I gave her. So this is just like a plain old ring that I just wear all the time. Has no meaning to it. But you know what though? In the end, this girl I'm dating now never used me. I've done stuff for her, but it was out of the kindness of my heart because I love her. So, and you know what? When she has a rough day, I'm always there for her. She's never gotten mad at me. She's never ever used me for my fame. In fact, she doesn't even care to make music, which in a way is kind of, it's cool. It depends on how you look at it, because she knows I make music, but she doesn't look at that as who I am. She doesn't define that of who I am. She defines me as her boyfriend and the person she loves. She knows I make music. She knows I make money. She knows I do all this stuff. But that's not who she looks at me as. She looks at me as Elijah Graham, the person who I love, my boyfriend, the person who I will potentially spend my life with and be there for. And, that's all that matters, So she looks at it as that. That's what you want to look at it as. Like, relationships shouldn't be one-sided. They should be two-sided, and our relationship is definitely two-sided. Sometimes I give more love than she does, but she still gives me love, and that's all that matters. So, but what time we got? We're only 19 minutes and 472. That's crazy. I'm telling you, we blow up every day now. It's like when one person joins, everybody joins, and some people comment and stuff. I wish we had some of our familiar faces, but I know we're really early in the morning, so I know we can't really get everyone in here that I want them to be in here, but I just have nothing else to do, so I figured I'd come live for a few minutes, and I know we haven't been live in a little bit, so I figured I'd do one real quick while I have time. Usually afternoons are pretty busy for me with work and everything, but I'm not working today, so I have a little bit more free time today to do a live. So, that's good. But I really appreciate you guys' support. It means so much to me that, you guys care enough for me, my relationships. This is, like I said, this is a safe space for everybody. Anybody is welcome to join my lives as long as you are not hating or being rude or, this is meant to be a venting place for people to come and share their experiences and not be judged, not be hated on, to share love with. I share my thoughts, you guys share your thoughts. It's okay to talk about whatever you want as long as it's appropriate. We don't tolerate any negative behavior. If you are negative in any kind of way, you will be blocked or removed from my life. We don't tolerate any of that. I just want to let you guys know that. I say it all the time in my lives. Sometimes we get people talking about stuff that shouldn't be talked about. We don't talk about politics in my life that is sensitive to a lot of people as of right now with what's going on in this world. I'm not going to tell you who I like and who I don't like. That is my personal business for my family and me to know, not for any of you guys to know. So I'm not going to answer any political questions that come at me. If you continue to talk about politics, you will be removed from the live or blocked. So I just want to let you all know that. But honestly, I think I should try and get a little bit more rest. I'm very tired right now. You can probably definitely hear it in my voice. But we have a crazy amount of people joining. We're still getting some people joining. This is crazy. I just want to say thank you to all my fans, all my dedicated fans who have been supporting me over the past, years since My Pleasure and New Faith came out. Those two were bangers. I'm still really, proud of them and everything. New Faith especially is what started me off. I know Always Yesterday was the first album, but, New Faith was what made my popularity into what it was now. So, and that's just that. New Faith kind of builds it off of what came for the future, which is really cool, But we're still getting some people joining. It's crazy. Anyways, thank you for the likes. I really appreciate it. Right at the end of the live, thank you so much. I appreciate all you guys. You guys mean the absolute world to me. And we are hopefully going on a tour next year in 2027. If you guys have any recommendations that I already haven't stated in my tour, please let me know. I would be happy to put together a venue for that. You can let me know you can DM me or, just reach out to me in the live or whatever. Let me know what venues you'd like to see me at. And yeah, it's gonna do it for me. I really appreciate all of you. And yeah, it's gonna do it. And we're still getting people as we join. Alright, later people. Rock on. See you later, guys. Peace out. See you guys.